Hi, it's Tim, and if you've been listening to my channel, you've heard me stress the importance of strength training. Strength training is how we increase our lean muscle tissue, which is how we increase our metabolism, which is how we burn more calories, and that's how we improve our body composition. We're losing body fat. When maybe you've had the best of intentions to get started in strength training, maybe you've been discouraged with trying to work out with dumbbells and free weights. Maybe you've made a commitment to join a gym which didn't really stick to. Maybe you have wanted to get started with strength training, but the cost has just kind of prevented you from taking that first step. Well, today I want to talk about resistance bands. So this is a set that I picked up right around $20. You can see it comes with 5 different bands, and each of these has a different strength to them. If you look on the tag, it will tell you, for example, this is a 50-pound band. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means that 50 pounds is the amount of force that it takes to stretch the band completely to its maximum length. So there are a couple of other pieces of equipment which come with a set of these resistance bands. The first is the anchor or the doorstop. This is designed to, it can sit on the floor, it can sit at the side of a door, behind the door, but when the door is shut, the band catches, and that serves as the anchor for your exercise. The band passes through this loop, and you can pull or push to perform the exercise. Now, another important piece is called the ankle strap. So this ankle strap simply goes around your leg, and it has a hook here that the end of the resistance band will attach to, and that allows you to use your leg and isolate one leg to swing in and out with the resistance of the band. And we're going to look at several exercises that use the band. So other than cost, what are some of the advantages that these exercise bands have? Well, one is that you can literally take these and you can exercise anywhere. If you're going on vacation, business trip, you can pack these in your suitcase and you can just work out wherever you are. Another is they're a great learning tool. They're a great way to learn the basic mechanics of all of the strength training exercises that we tend to do in a training program. You can train your body in every plane of motion with resistance bands, and we'll get into that right now. So what I've done is I've gone through dozens of different recommended resistance band exercises, and I want to demonstrate what I feel are like the top 8 or 10 most effective ones. So let's get started. So this is a rowing exercise, and I'm going to show you 2 different variations of this. But in both cases, you notice we need to come back so that we have a good deal of tension in our bands. This time we're using our stop to anchor right at the floor, and we begin with the bands with a good deal of tension on them. You'll need to switch to a heavier band for these, and we're just going to keep our back straight, and we're going to pull until our arms are back. We're contracting our shoulder blades, we're squeezing, and our hands are going to end up right about at our hips. Breathe out. Now, another way we can perform these rows is sitting on an exercise ball, a Swiss ball. Again, we're anchored to the floor. It's very important that we have a a non-slip surface that will hang on to our shoes. We wouldn't want to be doing these with sandals on bare concrete. So here again, we want to start with a good set of resistance on the bands, and we're just going to pull until we're back against our rib cage. Squeeze, contract those shoulder blades each time, fully extend the arms. And our starting place needs to have enough distance from the anchor that we have enough tension so that when we're back here, the muscles are really, really working. So for the forward chest press and the forward chest fly, we'll look at both of these. We've moved the anchor up directly behind us about eye level, and then we're going to move away from the anchor until we feel enough tension, and then we're going to go into a split stance, leaning forward, and then our arms are going to extend out from the shoulders and slightly down, and this is to keep the bands from tangling in our shoulders. So the range of motion is kind of out and a little bit down. Out. Want to stay leaned into this because we want to keep our balance. And then for the fly, we're going to keep the arms out to the side, and then we're going to come center, just like that. Breathing out, exhale, contract those chest muscles each rep. Keep our balance. This is the overhead tricep extension. It's also done with our anchor point moved up directly behind the back of our head. The arms are going to be working over top of the head. The bands won't get tangled in our elbows this way. So we're going to go forward in a nice split stance. We're going to begin with the hands right beside our ears. We want to come forward enough so we feel the tension before we even begin the exercise, and then we're just going to extend the elbows out, locking them and back. Okay, so this is the resistance band abduction, working the outer thigh. So I wanted to demonstrate how to put the band onto the ankle. The end slips right through here, tightens, and then the Velcro just anchors it right on. Then we take our other hook and attach it just as we do with our handles. Then we're going to come back up, get the handle, and on this one we're going to use a chair or something here. I've got a walker, or you can use a bench, just anything for stability. And we're going to begin with our foot in front of us so that we have room to swing forward. And then we're going to increase the resistance by lifting up with our other handle. And then we're just going to go out, hold, and back. Out, good contraction, and back down. Each time we pause at the top, we want to feel that working muscle, that outer thigh. This is the hip adduction, which means we are pulling in. So we begin with our leg extended out away from us, come back and touch each time. Keeping the leg straight, get a good squeeze. Back out, squeeze, back out, squeeze, back out, squeeze. This is the kneeling leg kickback. So we are using, again, our ankle strap to anchor the working leg. So we're going to begin these on our hands and knees. We're going to come far enough back so where we have the tension already on on the band, on the working leg. And then we're just going to lift this knee up, fully extend the leg, and come back. We're working one leg at a time. Now let's look at the bicep curl. For this one, we're going to use our feet to anchor the band. Feet spread about shoulder width apart. The resistance is going to be in a straight line with our body. We want to keep our elbows back, shoulders nice and straight, and just bring our palms facing up on each rep. Get a good squeeze, hold, and back down. Squeeze, hold, and back down. Okay, so there you have it. These resistance bands, a very effective way to increase your lean muscle tissue without a big investment in equipment or gym memberships. And if you're interested in launching your own strength training program, please get in touch with me. I'd love to help.